people and this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in week 5. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
44, ready.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They motion Waddle over left.
First down.
Tua off the play fake. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Achane to the right.
First down, Miami.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made on the play by the rookie from Texas A&M. That's Nick Scorton. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Second down carry for Achane. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, here's Tua. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top with the deep threat.
He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
Yeah, ready.
Back to throw, Tua. Here's a screen for Achane. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. He brings it in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Jason Sanders for the Dolphin field goal.
Sanders sends it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. Up to the races. Middle of the field. The 30. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point.
Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's a big strike to Hill. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
Panthers 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Drill, 50, let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
14 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Good for a Panthers first down.
Slide down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to number 18. It's a gain of 7.
Well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ready up.
Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Set. Blue, 32. Set.
Dowdle has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready, team.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Taken in by Pierce. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is a Dolphins' 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. He was good on his 1st attempt and his 2nd from a little over 45 here.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Legets with a return here. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He's a little bit up to the 21. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down run with Dowdle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow, hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Throwing the out route complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another.
Young on the play action. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the back.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point.
Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8.
Dolphins 13.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Hill now to return it. Jukes away from one. Things going well so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. With the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Strike it. Green. 50. Green.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure coming. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To the air yet again. Young. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Trouble. 45. Wide. Ready.
Quick pass left side. The ball is loose. And it looks like the Dolphins have it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Finds his man over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Strike 60. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. They get with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Going down on the run. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Young throwing here. Setting up the screen. He dodged the tackle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Here we go.
First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Young. The left side, Sanders has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Red 30.
In the red zone on 1st. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown,
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Ready, two, right there. Hey.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's good for a Dolphins.
They send Hill right.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That's to Waddle again. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
Dolphins 20. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Young to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
10 black. Blaster, 6.
They're going for it, Young. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
It's Achane on the inside give. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Tua out of the pistol. That one connects. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. And will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Ready. Oh. Ready, team. Hey.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down.
Ready. Ready, team. Out.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Buying some time left. Hits his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. Devon Achane with the touchdown. The call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want two here.
Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. Getting out to his left. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
Dolphins 26. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the toss, here's Dowdle. Jukes his way into space. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Dowdle. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Taken down behind
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
And the Panthers.
Shot. 17. Down.
1st and 10.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. That is caught. Hits McMillan again. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
52 blue. Set cut.
No doubt on the ground. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd and short. It's again to the tight end. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. First and 10 now from the 46.
Hut, hut.
On the ground, Darrell. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's Gabe again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hut. Hut.
Back to throw it. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Gabe, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Well, not even the big guy could get it done on the power play. Heck, I don't think their defensive tackle could have carried the rock and was going to get enough muscle through for the 1st down against that defensive front.
Good.
1st down. Here's Tua. Dump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Left side into the hands of McBride. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got him. That's McBride. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua again. Here's a screen for Achane. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Flush down out to his left. Going deep here for the end zone. Wide open downfield. Got it! And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that 2nd one far bigger than his 1st when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
First down, Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, set. Black 40.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Yellow, 5, 97. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow, line. Here we go. Set. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Will be a yard at most there, and it's second down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here he is to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Dolphins got it! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. No luck finding his receiver that time.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
40. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18.
Now stick with Achane. We got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Achane again. Still has some space inside the 35. Again, he's got room. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Trying for it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now it's a 2-score ball game.
40. Panthers 31.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. The Gets with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Striker, 52 blue. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Has him on the quick hitter. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Ready, ready.
Here he is to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Trouble, start ready.
Play action now. Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Young on first and 10. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
They'll take over first.
All right, one more snap to play here.
10-yard line.
Get set.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work and really